Well, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Yes, I'm back with another album cover image review. And yes, in case you haven't noticed, I'm going to talk about one of the biggest American thrash metal bands, Megadeth. And boy, this is going to be interesting. So, hold on to your shoulder straps. Here we go. Recorded in 1985, we have Megadeth, Killing Is My Business. And we start off with Side 1, Last Rites, Love to Death. Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good. Great song. The Skull Beneath the Skin, These Boots. A shitty cover of Nancy Sinatra's classic, I guess. Side 2, you've got Rattlehead, the mascot of Megadeth, Chosen Ones, Looking Down the Cross, and Mechanics, which was actually a Metallica song. Which, well, that's what Dave says anyways. So, we have Dave Mustaine on guitar and vocals, David Ellison, bassist and vocals, Chris Pollock, lead guitarist, Gar Samuelson, drums, and Lee Roch, or Samuelson, unclear. Okay. Drums. Megadeth, Killing Is My Business. 1986. Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? A classic that I actually really enjoy, but let's talk about it. We got Wake Up Dead. Oh, this is side 1. Conjuring, Peace Sells, The Devil's Island. And of course, side 2, Good Morning, Black Friday, Bad Omen, It Ain't Superstitious, My Last Words. And yeah, let's talk about who's on here. Of course, Dave Mustaine, Dave Ellison, Chris Pollock, Gar Samuelson. So yeah, the same people that were on the first album, but as you'll see with Kiss, the lineup will change. Anyways, Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? 1986. So far, so good, so what? Yes, this was an interesting record as well. We have 1988, of course recorded 1987. Let's get into it. Side 1, Into the Lungs of Hell. That was pretty cool. Oh, that's an instrumental, of course. Set the World Afire, that was a cool song as well. The Sex Pistols cover, Anarchy in the UK. Better than Nancy Sinatra, this was actually cool. Motley Crue covered this song as well. We have side 2 with 502, In My Darkest Hour, Liar, Hook in Mouth, which In My Darkest Hour is one of my favorite songs. And yeah, we have So Far So Good, So What? We start off the 90s with 1990, Rust in Peace. This was actually very cool as well. Nothing like the Black Album, which actually would have came up the year after this. But that being said, side 1, Holy Wars, The Punishment Due, Hangar 18, Killer Song, Take No Prisoners, 5 Magics. So that's pretty cool. We go to side 2, Poison Was the Cure, Luceretta, Tornado of Souls. Holy shit, that was a cool song. Dawn Patrol, Rust in Peace, Polarize. So, yeah, let's talk about what we have. We got Dave Mustaine, David Ellison, Marty Friedman would join as the guitarist, and then of course Nick Menza. What a lineup. And yeah, Rust in Peace, what a cool album indeed. 1992, we have Countdown to Extinction. We have Side 1, Skin of My Teeth. This is a classic Symphony of Destruction, Architecture of Aggression, Foreclosure of a Dream, Sweating Bullets! Sorry for that. This Was My Life. Side 2, we got Countdown to Extinction, High Speed Dirt, Psychotron, Captive Honor, Ashes in Your Mouth. And there's a lot of other takes, obviously, on these. But, yeah, we got Dave Mustang. Actually, it's pretty much the same as the first one. Lineups usually change a couple years. Megadeth, Countdown to 1994. Euthanasia. This was cool. I mean, a lot of cool tracks. Starting with Side 1, Reckoning Day, Train of Consequences, Addicted to Chaos, A Tour de Monde, which Dave says he wrote after Cliff passed away, and he put this on. Oh no, that was a different, that was, yeah, never mind. Elysian Fields, The Killing Roads. Side 2, Blood of Heroes, Family Tree, Euthanasia, I Thought I Knew It All, Black Curtains, and Victory. I will say, A Tour de Monde is one of my favorite songs, and it has been for a long time actually, but there it is, 1994. Megadeth, Euthanasia. 1997, Cryptic Writing, and I quite enjoy this one. There's a lot of very cool songs that get stuck in my head a lot. Almost Honest. Well, let's go with the first one, Trust, Almost Honest, Use the Man, Mastermind, The Disinterrogators, I'll Get Even, Sin, A Secret Place, Have Cool, Will Travel, She-Wolf, Vortex, and Triple F. And I mean, this is not exactly their, I can't say, thing away from thrash, more into heavy metal, if you will, but not quite like, I don't know how to put it, but it's the same lineup. But yes, Cryptic Writings, 1997. We jump right into Risk, 1999, and what an album. We start out Somnia, we've got Prince of Darkness, Enter the Arena, Crush 'Em, Redline, The Doctor Is Calling, I'll Be There, Wanderlust, Ecstasy, 7, Time, the Beginning, and Time, the End. Now, I know that Megadeth had a run with WCW, and I'm not quite sure if that's why they have Enter the Arena. I believe Goldberg is in this video, which is pretty cool. Not that I'm a fan, but anyways, yes, we begin with obviously the two Daves and Marty Friedman, but Jimmy DeGrasso joins them on drums. But 1999, Megadeth, Risk. I believe this is where they went from going from alternative metal or hard rock to just going back to their roots, thrash, because you have Megadeth 2001, The World Needs a Hero. Now we start off with Disconnect, The World Needs a Hero, Motorcycle, which when I first heard that, wow. 1,000 Times Goodbye, Burning Bridges, Promises, Recipe for Hate, Warhorse, Losing My Senses, Dread in the Fugitive Mind, Silent Scorn, which is an instrumental, Returning of Hanger, and When. So we have, this time on guitar and backing vocals, Al Petrelli. And we still have Jimmy and the two Daves. I mean, obviously. But yes, this is 2001 The World Needs a Hero. We have 2004, The System Has Failed. And I don't know if I'm familiar with this one, but let's take a look. We got Blackmail the Universe, Die Dead Enough, Kick the Chair, The Scorpion, Tears in a Veil, I Know Jack, Back in the Day, Something That I'm Not, Truth Be Told, Of Mice and Men, not the band, Shadow of Death, My Kingdom. Now, there seems to be a lot of religious stuff here, whatever, but I'm not sure, because there's a psalm in there. But we've got Dave Mustaine, Chris Pollock, who comes back, Jimmy Lee Solis on bass, and Vinny Colaiuta on drums. So, there it is. The System Has Failed, 2004. We got Megadeth, United Abominations. This seems like a cool record. You have 2007. So, we start off with Sleepwalker. Well, then we got Washington Is Next. Never Walk Alone. Called Arms. United Abominations. Gears of War. Last Are the Dead. Play for Blood. Now this one, the music video featuring Christina Sabadia, sorry for the pronunciation, of Lacuna Coil. The cover of La Tout Le Monde, Set Me Free, which is an awesome video as well. America Hostin, You're Dead, Burnt Ice. So, also you could see a feature on here, Out of Tiles, Led Zeppelin. This is Megadeth, United Abomination. You have 2009 Megadeth Endgames, and this was pretty cool. I mean, I did buy this one actually, but we've got side 1, Dialectic Chaos, which was an instrumental. This Day We Fight, 44 minutes, 132-0. Bite the Hand, Bodies, not the Drowning Pool song. We have side 2, Endgame, The Hardest Part of Letting Go, Sealed with a Kiss. Head Crusher, my favorite song on here. We've got How the Story Ends, and The Right to Go Insane. So, there it is. 2009 Megadeth Endgame. 2011 Megadeth 13. So we start off, we've got Sudden Death, Public Enemy Number 1, Whose Life Is It Anyway? We the People, Guns, Drugs, and Money, Never Dead, New World Order, Fastlane, Black Swan, Wrecker, Millennium of the Blind, Deadly, Nightshade, and of course 13. But, yeah, sounds interesting. I don't have this myself, but we've got Dave Mustaine, Chris Broderick, who is the guitarist and vocalist, backing vocalist rather, David Ellison on bass, and Sean Drover. So, this is actually pretty cool, because, I mean, we got Chris, and I think Sean are from Canada, but that's beside the point. This is 2011, Megadeth 13. Well, this is interesting. Super Collider. And we have, in the start, Kingmaker, Super Collider, Burn, Built for War, Off the Edge, Dance in the Rain, featuring David Draymond. Nice. Beginning of Sorrow, The Blackest Crow, Forget to Remember, Don't Turn Your Back, and a Thin Lizzy cover, Cold Sweat. I shall have to give this one a listen. And yeah, we have Dave Mustaine, Chris Broderick, Dave Olson, and Sean Drover for this one, of course. And yeah, Super Collider, Megadeth, 2013. We got Megadeth, Dystopia, and we're gonna start off with, yeah, this is 2016. We've got The Threat is Real, Dystopia, Fatal Illusion, Death from Within, Bullet to the Brain, Post-American World, Poisonous Shadows, Conquer or Die, which is an instrumental, Lying in State, The Emperor, Foreign Policy, oh, which is a Fear cover. I don't know a lot about that band, but from what I know. Anyways, yes, this is pretty interesting record. 2016, Dystopia. We have 2022, The Sick, The Dying, and The Dead. We start off with the self-title. We have Life in Hell, Night Stalkers featuring Ice-T, Dogs of Chernobyl, Sacrifice, Junkie, Psychopath, Killing Time, Soldier On, Celebrant, Mission to Mars, and We'll Be Back. Which there's also a bunch of other cool covers featuring Dead Kennedys and Sammy Hagar. But we've got Dave Mustaine, Kiko Loureiro on guitar, Dirk Verbeuren, and James Lamanzo, which I think is pretty cool. Yes, this is Megadeth 2022, The Sick, The Dying, and The Dead. This one is self-explanatory. We've got 2026. Oh, that's coming up. Megadeth. So I guess it'll be... Oh, that's recorded now, actually, as I'm talking. But we're gonna have Tipping Point, I Don't Care, Hey God, Let There Be Shred, Puppet Parade, Another Bad Day, Made to Kill, Obey the Call, I Am War, The Last Note. And there is a Megadeth cover of Ride the Lightning. That's going to be pretty sick. But yeah, that's coming up soon. That's pretty cool. So, there it is. Megadeth 2026. I can't wait. So, that wraps up another album image review. And yeah, I'll try my best to keep things short and try to do these things often, but as you can see in this picture of what I will cover next at some point. But yeah, there it is. I mean Matt, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.